The sixth annual Concert for Love and Acceptance. Here's the man that started it all. How does it feel?
It's here. The time keeps rolling. I love the fact this year we have a really awesome amount of queer artists here who are making an imprint in country music.
For me in country music, being openly gay, it's a story, but that's not the only side of me. It's just a part of me. Not only about love, but also about accepting all people. It's an honor. It's such an honor to be able to perform my music and tell my truth in front of everyone.
I'm transgendered, female to male, and I got to go through this whole transition with the support of my friends and my family, and share my story on America's Got Talent. So I had shared that I was transgendered on the show with everyone, and everyone gave me a standing ovation. They gave me 2 standing ovations just because I told them that.
Most of our stories are messy. Mine was, and I think most are, which is, again, why tonight's so important, because it doesn't have to be that way. We're people just like our straight counterparts, and this coming out experience is something that only we have to do, and it can be fine, it can be great, but it can also be life-changing in really bad ways.
I almost lost my life twice. I didn't want to be on this earth because of who I was, and I don't want one kid out there to ever feel that way, and there's a lot of them that feel that way still. And I don't want one parent to ever kick their kid out of their house. I don't want one church to ever kick that kid out of that church, and they're on the streets, and next thing you know, they're dead. And so it's a great responsibility to get out there and really for me to talk to the parents almost more than the kids.
Anytime you have any concert or an event like this, it's really to create awareness, and we need to keep creating awareness for love and acceptance, and the amazing job that GLAAD does to keep rights for gays, trans, and the whole family.
We need to know that we're enough, and that you're enough, and that we can all coexist together and just love each other as human beings. Maybe I have a following that some of the other artists don't, and maybe I can present that message to an audience that maybe isn't as open to that.
The biggest thing to me in this whole situation is the outpour of Middle America youth that has come to me, and I'm sure to Ty and other artists, Brandon, saying, I have someone to stand behind now. I don't feel like I have to kill myself. Something as severe as that thought. And that's a lot of pressure. So to be at the helm of the ship and create inspiration for them is the most important thing for me.
I think it's really amazing that right in the middle of a CMA Fest, we're doing a concert to support love and acceptance and just sort of humanity in general. I think it's a beautiful cause, and it's something that I'm pretty knowledgeable about this. I came out to the world as a redneck woman, and that wasn't that easy either.
Every time I come back, it gets bigger and bigger. Like, we're growing, and it just really goes to show. And CMA Fest was part of the original vision. We'd bring a lot of people from country music who are already in town, who are LGBTQ, to this event. But it's beyond that now. We're having people come from all over the country just for tonight. I think there's more of that happening over and over again. People stepping up to say, okay, I love, I accept, I get it, and I'll be there.